3.
1, 2, 3.
The bigger picture. That is what you Hollywood stand for. I push myself every single day to make music. Every single one matters. Beyond anything else. Everybody on the entertainer. TommyTalks Interviewing.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Tommy NC 2010. That was Judd running the intro. He's an awesome guy. He's in the Bait and Sketch Show. You can watch his show every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. I have to say he's an awesome guy. But tonight, folks, we're live. What?
8:30.
8:30. Actually, 8:30. The Bait and Sketch Show. You can check it out. Later tonight, I have the ideal live here from Western North Carolina. I have the ideal of personification, the man of style, the man of food, a man that I can only say that lives up to his quota because he's a man of style and pursuit, if you know what I mean. He's a guy that puts his foot forward and he can sell you a property. He can sell you a car. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Mr. Sunshine. Mr. Sunshine, how are you doing today, sir?
Good evening, Tommy. How are you this evening? Thank you for inviting me to your show.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Sunshine. Now, how was your day today? What did you do today? What was exciting on your plate today? What did you do exactly?
Today, when you're living in sunny South Florida down here, every day is a holiday. Every day is an event. Today, we started out by heading up to the Wycliffe Golf and Country Club, had a beautiful brunch up there. I actually promoted the videos. I did pictures, send them worldwide so everybody could see what's really going on in sunny South Florida. And then from the brunch, we headed on over to a little event over at the Ferrari show. We went over there on Okeechobee, got to see the vehicles, spent a little time visiting some friends, and then came back here to get ready for your talk show.
Okay. Now, what exactly do you talk about on your YouTube channel that pops, would you say?
What I did with my YouTube videos, I started to travel on Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines, and I took a first cruise, and I hit the islands down here in the Caribbean, and as I stood on top of the oasis of the sea, I did my first video. Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. Everybody that wants to have a fantastic time, make sure you get on a cruise and start enjoying life to its fullest. From that moment on, I started promoting videos. As I traveled the world, I figured instead of just taking pictures and showing everybody what life is all about, we started the films and we started doing the YouTube videos. I have, I believe, over 3,000 videos from around the world, not only of Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines, of my travels, of food. I do restaurants, we go to the events. When I go to Donald Trump's mansion, we do videos over there. And as I tour the mansions and the homes for sale, we do the videos so I can bring them to the masses as to like a Robin Leach, Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. Well, Mr. Sunshine Realtor already brings it to you live. And we have property for $5,000 up until $200 million I have on South Ocean Boulevard, and everywhere in between.
Okay. Now, now I understand that you wear a Pacific line. You talk about this all the time on your Facebook videos and your YouTube videos. Johnny Versace. Now tell me something. What defines this Johnny Versace? What is the most special thing about this design?
All right, the most important thing in the world when we discuss the world of fashion is how you dress. All right, the world is a stage and we're all actors on it. And if you want to walk around looking like Jethro Bodine or some kind of hillbilly, that's fine. That's your style. That's the way it goes. With Gianni Versace, when we're going to discuss the world of fashion, you're going to talk about men's clothing, all right? Top of the line, you're going to talk about Brioni. We're going to talk about Armani. You want to talk about Titan. You're talking about $9,000, $10,000 suits. Businessmen, super 180s, super 200s, okay? Gianni Versace, the greatest fashion designer in the world, you're looking at a timeless fashion. You're looking at Gianni Versace silk shirts. You're talking about Gianni Versace ties, his clothing, everything. And even today, when he passed away July 15th, 1997, when he was murdered down in Miami by that kook down there, that was the end of the world of fashion as we knew it. After that, the Versace Donatella, there's nothing going to be ever duplicated insofar as Gianni Versace. You got superstars, you got celebrities, you have basketball, anybody that's a somebody. And whether they're on stage, you're watching them on TV, whether you're watching them at MTV, whether you're at the local clubs, anyone that comes wearing a Gianni Versace silk shirt or something, he's going to stand out in the crowd. And that's what separates the people that want to stand up on Front Street and everyone that works behind the scenes.
How many Gianni Versace ties and how many Gianni Versace shirts do you own?
I started collecting the Gianni Versace shirts. I had over 500 at one time. I'm a big guy. I wear size 52s, so they're extremely rare. Over the last 8 years, I've amassed over 500 shirts. Today, they sell anywhere from $1,500 to about $2,200. The ties, you know, one thing I can't stand to see when you go out in public, a guy wearing a suit with a cheap tie. Okay, they're over there buying a 99-cent tie. Either they don't know any better or they just don't have any sense of fashion. You go pick up this, for example, is a Gianni Versace tie. It's an original. It's got all the markings in it. It separates it from the standard polka dot tie that you're going to buy over at Walmart for about $1.99. So when you pick up a Gianni Versace tie, you're making a statement. When you go out in public, they say, "Oh my God, that's a beautiful tie," because that's how you want to look. You want to look good, no matter where you go, no matter what you're doing. You got to look good in today's world because image is everything.
Okay, that is very bold. That's very. What would you say about my look? What would you say that I'm a high dollar guy? What would you say about my look?
What do I think? I think you're styling and profiling. That's what I think. You got the right image. You look great. You're separating yourself from the masses, and that's in today's world. That's what you got to do. You got to look good when you go out. You can go out and you want to be a cookie cutter and look the same as everybody else. You're not going to get anywhere in life. You got to set yourself apart, just like you're doing right here in that fabulous talk show you have going on. You're really rocking it right now, Tommy. That's how it goes.
Thank you so much. You know, Mr. Sunshine, I wear different looks. I have different jackets. You know, I honestly, I want to wear more flashy jackets. I'd like to have a pinstripe red suit jacket and crazy suits and stuff like that. But I live in a small southern town where they don't like those kind of styles, apparently. But, you know, I try to stick out as much as I can and do what I can to entertain.
Well, the fact of the matter is this. No matter, you know, you go to Men's Warehouse, they're wearing the blues, they're wearing the grays, and they're wearing the blacks. You go over there to Joseph A. Banks, you're going to see the same stuff. It doesn't work. What you got to do, Tommy, you got to get online. In one of my side ventures, I opened a little consignment store. I was selling vintage antiques, vintage clothing, vintage Chanel handbags, clothing, pants, shirts, Louis Vuitton shoes. That's what you got to do. You got to find the vintage clothing where you can pick up this stuff and separate yourself, because today, there ain't, other than being made in China or made in Taiwan, you're just going to look like everybody else.
Now,
get yourself online, go to the websites, and you'll find those bright colored jackets. You'll find I got 200 suits over there. I got 200 suits of all different colors with about 235 ties, and you can always make yourself look good. Because in the end, that's what you got to do. You got to look good in life. No matter what you're doing, that's what you got to do.
Have you ever heard of Getzel's Department Store in Leesburg, Florida? I think that would be a place for you.
No, I never seen that. No, if you send me that website, I'll have to go in there and take a look at it. If they have jackets in size 50 or 52. Oh,
they do. They do. Dude, I walked in that place. They got top quality stuff. If you go to Leesburg, Florida, the guy there, he's a good guy. He's old-fashioned and he's decent. They got all sorts of suits. They got fedoras. They got wingtips. They got everything top of the line. It's a place for you and me, Mr. Sunshine.
I'll look at his website and see what he's got online.
Also, another thing is I want to mention. I mentioned this a while back ago. I know Mr. Sunshine because James Worley introduced me to Mr. Sunshine on Facebook. And the one thing you should know, Mr. Sunshine, is James Worley is having some troubles right now, and he needs a little help. He's trying to get a new car. His engine just blew on his van. And if anybody can donate to James Worley and help him get a not an expensive car, but donate to his PayPal and help him get a new car, maybe get his van fixed because he travels around helping the homeless. So if anybody would be interested in donating to James Worley and helping him get his van fixed or get a new car or a new used car, he could use that to help the homeless.
Yeah, that's how I met him, because I was out helping the homeless here. Homeless is a major issue in the United States of America. People have ups and downs in life. And, 1 minute you can be doing well. Next thing you do, you lose your job. You start losing your home. You get behind in your bills. And next thing you know, you're out on the street. Okay? And it can happen to any of us. None of us are immune. Some millionaires can just lose everything overnight. And next thing you know, whether it's health issues, whether it's financial, whether it's medical, you get a medical condition these days without enough insurance, they wipe you out. Okay? Then you're filing bankruptcy and it's over. And that's what happens. And people are homeless. I meet so many of them here in sunny South Florida. And I travel around. I go to the store. I pick up a bunch of food. I travel around at night, try to give the helpless, feed them some hamburgers, give them some clothing. There's some of them sleeping underneath bridges down here. And, the government doesn't seem to want to do anything. Then you got vets. I have Vietnam vets out there that are complaining. One of them that I spoke to is 2 days ago. He fought the government, and finally he got his money. But for every one, there's hundreds of them that don't get anything. So the United States government has failed our homeless people. Now, there's a lot of people that want to be homeless. They want to be addicted. They don't want to work. Well, that's the problem. If we get a new president in there, I'm sure they can put him to work. We were talking about it, if you want to discuss Donald Trump and building the wall. Hey, send them down there to California, to New Mexico, and they can start building a wall. Put them to work. Give them something to do.
Wow, that is really amazing. That your opinion right there. That is a really out there vision. Now, I understand that you are a real estate agent. How good of a real estate agent are you? I would ask.
When it comes to the world of real estate, Mr. Sunshine brings it to you like no other. I go to the properties, I do the films, I do the previews, I tell them what it's going to work, and I post them so everybody can see. People say, oh, I want to move to Florida, but I don't have a clue. Well, I don't just show them the property, I show them the lifestyle. I show them, when you move to Florida, all right, and you think you're just going to buy a house and you don't know, well, guess what? Mr. Sunshine, he travels around. He shows the best places to go to eat. You're going to see the best restaurants. You're going to see where the events are. You're going to see where the convention center is. You're going to see everything. And when you're sitting back at home, whether you're living in Montana, whether you're living in Michigan or in Grindstone, Pennsylvania, and you say, you know what? I want to live like sunny South Florida. I want to live the Mr. Sunshine lifestyle. When you're 30 minutes from Fort Lauderdale, you jump on a cruise ship, but no matter what it is, Royal Caribbean comps me free cruises in exchange for videos, okay? You would want to go on Norwegian Sky, no problem. 1 hour to Miami, you can hit South Beach, you can do everything that what life has to offer right here in sunny South Florida. Now, it's July. It's summertime. Everybody up north, they're at the Great Lakes in Michigan. They're enjoying life. But you know what? After it's around and the snow starts to fly, you're all going to be thinking, I better start moving to sunny South Florida. And Mr. Sunshine's not only offering you a property, he's offering you a lifestyle.
Wow. I've actually, just to let you know, I used to live in Florida. Just to let you know that, Mr. Sunshine.
Where?
Orlando, Florida.
Okay, now, let me tell you something, Tommy. When you're talking about Florida, I'm talking sunny South Florida. I'm talking from West Palm Beach down to Miami. That's South Florida. You're up there in Orlando, okay? You're up there with Disneyland. You're up there with Mickey Mouse. And it's cold up there. It freezes, okay? You're getting cold weather. You don't have to ride Space Mountain. You come on down here to sunny South Florida where it's really happening. Once every year, I might have to put my fur coat on because it drops into about 34, 35 degrees. But that's once a year. So at least my Siberian wolf coat gets a little bit of use once a year in sunny South Florida. But from Port St. Lucie down to Miami, that's what really sunny South Florida is all about.
Yeah, I was born and raised in Orlando, Florida, and actually, my life story, if you check it on my YouTube channel, it's on my it's my whole life story of where I came from and who I am. So around mid-2000s, I moved up here to North Carolina, and I want to extend an invitation to you, Mr. Sunshine, to come up here to North Carolina and let me show you the lifestyle of the Black Mountain sunny side, front porch of Western North Carolina, southern Western North Carolina. The most delicious foods, the southern foods, and also come to Beer City, USA, Asheville. Try the most iconic foods, because I guarantee you'll love it. You'll love it here as like a vacation home. I tell you what, I know you love Florida, but let me tell you something. As soon as you see Western North Carolina, Black Mountain, Asheville, you'll say, wow, I want to stay out in Florida, but I want to come up here during the wintertime and enjoy the wintertime. And because the fact is, the top line people come here. Edge from wrestling, WWE wrestling, he lives up here. He fell in love with Western North Carolina. Think about this, Mr. Sunshine coming up here to see Mr. Tommy NC 2010, showing him the lifestyle of Western North Carolina, front porch of Western North Carolina, Black Mountain.
Mr. Sunshine's going to come up there to North Carolina. We're going to get together, and we're going to go from penthouse to penthouse to penthouse, making the whole world smile, because that's what it's all about, my friend. And when I go, whether I'm going down on a cruise, hitting Belize, or hitting over to Europe, or I go to London, we're going to do the same thing. And when I come up to North Carolina, I want to hit all the restaurants. I want to hit all the events, and we're going to make videos, and we're going to tear that town down.
Oh yes, trust me, I do it every night. I go to restaurant to restaurant. I even want you to be a part of a group called the Food Dude Review Crew, because you're the kind of guy. It's like in the Food Dude Review Crew, because you're a suit guy. We're suit connoisseurs. If you check us out, youtube.com/the Food Dude Review Crew. Me and my partner Hamza. Our team members. He helps me here with the channel too, and he wears suits. He's a fine dresser too. He's not a Johnny Versace kind of guy. He doesn't have those kind of suits. He has a suit that was passed down from his father. But the fact is that me and him both are dapper-looking men. And definitely one thing about connoisseurs. This is my friend Hamza right here.
What up? What up? Yo, I want to buy a house from you, dude. Straight up, I want to buy a house from you. I want you to show me the lifestyle, and I want Tommy to look at the camera. Dog, I know your computer is on your right-hand side, Tommy, but your camera is right in front of you. There you go. Hey! Now you're doing it up, man. You are doing it up, and that's part of the lifestyle, I think, man. If you're going to get a nice $1.7 million house and you want to redo the whole kitchen, you want to gut it out and put a new island in there with marble and granite countertops, stuff like that. You want the backsplash, Tommy? You got to learn how to live the lifestyle. And I'm sure Mr. Sunshine can tell you all about that. But I think part of it would probably be utilizing the camera when you're doing a live stream and there's a camera in the room. You definitely want to look at the camera, man. I'm not trying to hate on you, dude. I'm just trying to talk really loud. I want to be exciting. I want to be bam. I want to be like bam. I want to be like bam. You know what I'm saying? I want all that. That's part of it. That's part of the show, Tommy. The charisma, the entertainment. I'm eating a stuffed pepper right now. It's stuffed pepper with wild rice. Taste for your face. Explosion in the mouth. The food we bought is your food for thought. Check out the Food Dude Review Crew. But I'm gonna go now. I just heard you mention Food Dude Review Crew, so I jumped in. But peace in the Middle East and the streets. Check out Mr. Sunshine. Buy a house from the guy.
Thanks, my friend.
And check out his YouTube, really. Check out the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube. Leave comments on the videos, whatever you find interesting. Beautiful tie, man. I love the style. And I'll let you guys carry on.
Very good. Thanks a lot.
He's like my brother from another mother right there. That guy. Yeah, he's really helped me out with a lot. He's really kept me going during the tough times, and I have to say, Mr. Sunshine, he's a real good guy. You know, and I can't wait. I can't wait for whenever you come up here. Now, what is your what is your all-time favorite video on your YouTube channel, Mr. Sunshine?
You know what? There's so many videos. Actually, you know, long ago I met the Dalai Lama. I had a sit down with the Dalai Lama. We talked for about 2 hours, and in that 2 hours, the enlightenment of what he was teaching was just unbelievable. And one of the things he said, Eddie, when you go through life, if you can make one person a day smile, you have accomplished something in life. And I said, you know, the Dalai Lama is making sense. You know, because in the world of all the hate and misery and all of the killings and the shootings and ISIS going on over there and the beheading, you know, if you can make one person a day smile, you've accomplished something. Well, I said, you know what? I'm going to do more than that. I don't want to make one person a day smile. I want to make 1,000 person a day. Why not 10,000 people a day smile? Why not 1,000,000 a day? So when I do my videos and I'm traveling around and going to whether it's a Ferrari event, if I'm at Donald Trump's mansion for Christmas dinner or Halloween, we're going to post it for the masses because only the 1% can get into places like that. And I want to show everybody. And if I can make you smile and say, you know what, we're going to sell you a house, we're going to show you what's going on, and you're happy, I've accomplished something in life. So when it comes to one video, there's never one because every day is a new experience. And if you meet new people in life, just the way you're doing it right now, you're bringing it to the masses, Tommy. You go on TV and you're seeing all the shootings and the murders and Clinton, and they're all fighting politics and everything. You come here and you're going to see nothing but goodness. And that's what the world needs. We need more goodness in this world instead of all the hate and misery. So when it says what video, the video that we're doing right now at this moment is the best video I'm doing right now.
Oh, Mr. Sunshine, you make me blush. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That's.
Are you smiling right now, Tommy? Huh? And I'm sure the millions that are watching you right now, they're smiling too because they don't want to watch TV. They want to see what's going on the Tommy Talk Show, and that's what's happening tonight.
Oh, thank you so much. Now, Mr. Sunshine, I allow my guests to ask me questions or an impression, and I can do anything. I can ask her any questions, and you can ask me any question you want to ask me or ask me for an impression. I'll do it for you.
What's that?
I said you can ask me a question or an impression, and I'll ask it. You can ask. I'm turning the interview on you to interview me, and you're welcome.
Let's discuss. You know what? We're going to discuss you as a person. I want to know what your ambition is on your Tommy Talk Show and where you want to see yourself in a year or 2 years. What do you want to do with your talk show? You want to go syndicate? You want to go nationwide? You want to go worldwide? Tell me what you want to do.
I want to go national syndication TV. I want to be I want to be bigger than Conan O'Brien. I want to make Tommy Talks a name on the internet and also national syndication TV. I want to be bigger than Jay Leno. I want to be a household name. People know who Tommy NC 2010 is. I want to be one of the most inspirational entertainers out here on YouTube, and I want to become the next sensation here on YouTube, inspiring people to make videos here on YouTube, inspiring children with autism to make YouTube videos, inspiring people to reach out and be a part of You Hollywood, and making You Hollywood a new statement that this is YouTube and that you are a You Hollywooder. I am a You Hollywooder, and the chant goes, You Hollywood makes it grow every single day. And the statement that I am Tommy NC 2010, autism does not define me. I define me. Me as a person, I'm blowing up the stage every single day, trying to be what I can, and also trying to challenge PewDiePie to a wrestling match. He's a big YouTuber with like 4 million subscribers, but I want to challenge him to a wrestling match. But if he'll ever accept my challenge, but if he's too big, it means he's just too snooty, and he wants to be with the other YouTubers, and I understand that. And who am I? I'm Tommy NC 2010, the world heavyweight MTV's made Comedy Central's champion of the world. I put my foot down and I electrify every single night. That's who Tommy NC 2010 is. He's not a 1% guy. He's a 100% guy. He gives all he can when he gets in the ring and puts his foot to the ground. He won't tap out. Never. I'll never tap out. I'm going to keep moving. I keep fighting. I keep living to what I can do, because I am a guy that never stops entertaining.
There you go. Now that is the way, that's the mentality you have to have. That's the attitude that you have to have. That's the image that you have to have. And you know what? You keep doing your videos. You keep going to the events. You get yourself out there. You keep doing exactly what you're doing, and you're going to be big, my friend. We're going to be watching you live on television, all right? And you're going to be the greatest host going today.
Mr. Sunshine, one thing also, if next year, if I get a chance to go to, I don't know if you know what Playlist Live is. It's a YouTube convention. It's where YouTubers go to. Let me tell you something. If I get a chance to go back to Florida, I want you to come to Playlist Live. And I want to meet you in person. And I know you're probably going to meet me before that if you ever come out to North Carolina. But I want you, as a YouTuber, to come to Playlist Live. And I want to hang out with you and have a party at Playlist Live.
Tommy, let me tell you something, Big Daddy. The fact of the matter is this. When you're ready to come down here to sunny South Florida, we're going to take you around. We're going to show you the tours. And when we hit the YouTube party, we're going to tear it down. It's going to be an all-night ride. You understand what I'm talking about? We're not going to just walk in there. We're going to go in and we're going to take it apart. We are going to be the YouTube show. That's the way it goes, okay? That's what separates the boys from the men. So you get yourself ready long before you come down here to sunny South Florida with Mr. Sunshine, because it's going to be an all-night ride.
And let me tell you something, Dave. Someday, folks, Mr. Sunshine's going to come up here to the front porch of Western North Carolina, and I'm going to show him. I'm going to take him to Intercontinental, and we're going to blow up the town. We're going to give it the standards, because Mr. Sunshine, one thing about me and Mr. Sunshine is we try to define our lives. We try to entertain, and we do what we can to set the standards, because today is the day that you stand up. Me and Mr. Sunshine are all about inspiration. We're all, me and him. I agree with so many things that this guy says, because the fact is, Mr. Sunshine is a guy that can sell you something. You know what I'm selling you? I'm selling you inspiration. I'm selling you the love and passion. Mr. Sunshine, you know what he's trying to sell you? He's trying to give you Johnny Versace. He's trying to give you properties. He's trying to give you the love and inspiration and living life to the fullest, because Mr. Sunshine, one thing about him is he knows the bottom line. And what is the bottom line, Mr. Sunshine?
The bottom line is to be happy. No matter where you are in this world, whatever the social status, whatever financial ladder you may be at, boil it all down, the bottom line, you gotta be happy with what you got. All right?
Yeah.
Because no matter how bad you think you might have it, there's a billion other people that got it a lot worse. So smile on your face, be happy every day you're waking up, and go out there and listen to the Dalai Lama. Make one person a day smile, and you'll accomplish something in life.
So, Mr. Sunshine, where can my audience find you here on YouTube?
If you want to go to YouTube, you just go to my name, Eddie Shippick. I have over 3,000 videos on YouTube. I've traveled the world. You'll see everything from Donald Trump's mansion to the estates around town, to the finest foods, to Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines, to the events of the Ferrari show, the Lamborghini shows, Rolls Royce shows. You're going to see all the country clubs. You're going to see pictures of Bill Gates' mansion 2 miles up the road here. You're going to see everything that what life has to offer, not only in sunny South Florida, but from around the world. As I get on a motorcycle, take South Ocean Boulevard, we're going to stop from Highland Beach to Fort Lauderdale to Miami, making the whole world smile. You want to see what's going on. And then I have so many people worldwide. I have 2.2 million views on Google+. They watch everything that's posted everywhere, and I get emails, cards, text messages every day. Eddie, I want to see the restaurant over here at Charlie's Crab. Eddie, show me the food they're serving at Cafe Balloon at the Brazilian Court. Eddie, give me a tour of Worth Avenue. It's the Rodeo Drive of Florida. That's what you do. And as we travel around, you can go to my Facebook. I post every day. You're going to see, you're not going to see you're going to see nothing but the goodness of what South Florida has to offer. If you're looking for all the ugliness and the terrible things going on, go turn on TV. You want to come over to my channel, you're going to see what's really going on. Not only as far as properties, not as far as food, the cars, the automobile, the lifestyle, life itself. It's a reality show, and you can go to my web if you're interested in property in sunny South Florida, www.mypalmbeachrealestate.com. I got every listing for sale, for rent, for lease, all the way up from Jupiter up to Stewart, all the way down to Miami. If you want to go to Fisher Island, I got $18 million condos available there. You want to be in Boca? You want to live next to Bill Gates? You want to go? I got a $200 million property over there on Manalapan on South Ocean. Everything in between. It doesn't. You want to live next to Rod Stewart? We got a house next to Rod Stewart on South Ocean Boulevard. You want to be next to Estee Lauder? We got Estee Lauder's house right next door. We got properties all at condo. I got a $3.9 million condo over at the Biltmore if you're looking for something there. No matter what it may be. If you're 55 and over, I just sold a $25,000 one-bedroom condo 7 minutes from the ocean. $250 a month maintenance. You can live down here for 25 grand and $250 a month and go sit at that beach every day for the rest of your life without a care in the world. That's how it goes with Mr. Sunshine when you're dealing with Realtor Ed.
Wow, that is truly amazing. Mr. Sunshine, will you join in a chant with me real quickly before we end the show? Here we go. This is how we say, you Hollywood, you Hollywood, you Hollywood. You ready?
You Hollywood, you Hollywood, you Hollywood. You Hollywood. You Hollywood.
Hollywood.
You
You
Hollywood.
Hollywood. You Hollywood. You
That's
Hollywood.
how it goes on the Tommy Talk Show.
That's how it is. Electrifying every single night. As always, we're live here from Western North Carolina, and also we're live from Sunnyside, Florida. And as always, I'm Tommy NC 2010, and I'm keeping you on the inside fact.